Hello everyone, I'm Alicia and I'm a psychic medium. I hope everyone is doing well today. Here, let me go ahead and pray and then I'll just go ahead and start talking. Dear Lord God, please protect me with your white light of protection always. Please help me to clearly see, hear, feel, and know the messages I'm about to receive and give. My intention is to communicate with spirit, my spirit guides, with angels, with energy, and to do a general mediumship reading for the collective. This is for the collective. Now, said I hope everyone is having an okay day. Mine's not so good, so that's why I'm on here right now, because I'm just trying to keep my mind busy and myself busy, my mind busy, whatever, my mind off of things, but it's just kind of hard. So, I don't know. Well, a lot of you know about that guy I was seeing, and then all this stuff happened, and then I, came on here on live that one morning and was saying the stuff, and so we kind of parted ways just for a little bit, but then, we kind of been talking since or whatever, but I mean, it's over, I guess, like completely. So I was just kind of upset about that, but just more upset about the fact that of course, I get upset and I've been like really emotional lately, and of course I get called a baby, for crying, and told, well, you're this age or this age, and why are you crying? Like, it's wrong to cry. And then he said something, and I'm like, what? He said, basically that he had lowered his standards with being with me. So, that wasn't very nice. That's not very nice at all, for somebody to say something like that to somebody. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. I lowered my standards to be with you. That's very hurtful. And then to patronize me, basically, because I'm upset and crying over the whole situation. I don't know. Obviously, I must have just been desperate or bored. I don't know, to deal with somebody like that, And I tell you guys all the time, don't ever let anybody treat you like that. Nobody, and then just kept calling me like names over and over and over, and it's just like, why do you need to do that? It's okay, it'll be all right, but I'm not gonna get made to feel like bad or like I'm immature or something because I'm crying because I'm upset. I went through years of not being able to cry when I was in that really abusive relationship. You cry and then you get yelled at even more. You get hit, again. And the reason you're crying is because you just got hit by him, and then it's like, that's why you're crying. But then they get mad because you're crying. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And then for that person to sit there and tell me that I'm a mean, horrible, terrible person. I said, well, that's funny. You're the only person that says that. You know, I try to think of myself even more, you know, a kind, caring, compassionate, loving person. And it's just disheartening, you know, to think that somebody thinks that they have to go to such great lengths in a sense of like treating somebody so poorly just to leave them, or just, you know, because they're sleeping with somebody else already or something, or want to, or I don't know. So, but yeah, so I'm having like a really tough time. But it'll be okay, you know. I just don't understand why people have to be so mean. You know, it's okay. It'll be all right. Okay, I already prayed. Per these cards, I see a lot of worry about money. There's going to be a lot of love blossoming. Like I stated before, a lot of relationships, new relationships forming. It's going to be a lot of travel. Someone specific, I'm hearing the name Tiffany. Something about an inheritance. You know, not that we want anyone to pass away, but I mean, yay for you, you know what I mean? But, you know. So, but, in regards to what we need to talk about, hearing, I don't know why, but, and I'm seeing the Five of Wands card for some reason, like they showed it to me in my head. Like play fighting, like things are like a facade or something like that, or wanting to see how people are going to act or react. And if they're talking about in relations to what I just went through just an hour ago, you know, I don't think that's very funny, you know, and I don't find that humorous at all to sit there and degrade and patronize and berate and disrespect, you know, somebody. And that's what I told him. I said, does all this make you feel good about yourself? You know, to sit there and talk to me the way that you're talking to me? I said, there's no reason for it. Like, I'm not calling you names. I'm not, like, putting you down. Like, you're saying what you're saying. I'm listening, you know, and I'm just taking it in. But yet, you just turn right around and, like, kept calling me a dumb bitch. Like, like ignorant, and I'm far from fucking ignorant. I know that, and I'm not a dumb bitch. And then it wouldn't threaten me. Threaten me with having somebody come beat me up. I said, bring it the fuck on. I said, give me a fucking break. If you're that immature where, oh my God, I'm gonna have so-and-so come to your house and they're gonna kick your ass. It reminded me of someone in like junior high or like something. Like, what the fuck is going on? I said, bring it the fuck on. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't care how big they are, whatever. I will hold my fucking own. You want to bring somebody over here to fucking try to whoop my ass? I'm not just going to stand there. No. I'll beat the brakes off that bitch is exactly what I said. And I'm like, whoever the fuck it is. Fucking underestimate me. God, man. You don't know me. No. You know, let me find out. They don't call me crazy for no reason, right? Bitch, I got PTSD. Let me get in the middle of a flashback and we'll see what happens. Rage blackouts. Okay. I'm dead ass serious. Like, I'm not joking. But you want to say that shit to me? How immature is that? Like, whatever. Like, and then want to say, yeah, he lowered his standards to be with me. Bitch, you're homeless. I don't give a fuck if I am staying where I'm staying right now. At least I got a roof over my head. You know what I mean? Like, anything that you were doing was from me providing it for you. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about right now? Like, shut up. Like, Jesus. That's what's funny. I want to talk about that. Like, go ahead. Like, is that all you have? Like, yeah, everyone knows I was locked up for like 2 fucking years, you idiot. I had nowhere to go when I got out. Jeez. I don't care. Yeah, at least I got a roof over my head. May not be the ideal place for me, but at least, yeah, I have somewhere to go and I have stuff and I have a whole bunch of crap here and out in the garage and all my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I have stuff to put in a place. Like, I could fill a place, you know? Like, the fuck? You have yourself and, like, what you have on. Like, leave me alone. And it's like, you know, you can't stand me so much. You don't want to be with me so much. And why the fuck are you going to spend 2.5 hours of my day sitting talking to me on the fucking phone? About what? You know, you keep telling me, you know, forget about the past and don't bring it up and da-da-da-da and stuff like that. But yet that's all you're talking about. Like, it's like, you know, reiterating everything that happened in the relationship. And of course, everything's my fault. Everything's my fault. You know, it's my fault we broke up. And, you know, yeah, whatever, you fucking narcissist, you know. And it's like, whatever. God. And then call me self-absorbed? If I was so self-absorbed, bitch, I wouldn't have been taking care of your stupid ass. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, yeah, you weren't living with me, but goddamn, excuse my language, you know, every time you turn around, if you need something, want something, hello, there to give it. I mean, I don't know what gives people the right to sit there and judge other people when you're in a worse position than what I am. And at least I have an excuse. I was locked up for a couple freaking years, you know what I mean? And jeez, man. I mean, the most I was out, I had little breaks in between. It was like a month and a half. Yeah, literally. Because I was locked up for 6 months, and then I was out for 2. I was locked up for another 6 months. I was out for a month. I was locked up for another 6 months. I was out for a month and a half, locked up for a month and a half. I was out for 3 months, and then locked up for another 2 months. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, no sooner I get out than turn right around and go right back into jail. And it was crazy. You know, the motherfucker would have called me insecure. Why? Yeah, because my fucking tooth fell out because the dentist is a fucking moron and didn't put it in right, so it fell out, you know. That's not my fault. You know, yeah, I am insecure about it. Yeah, I am. And fucking weirdo. God, what was my problem? It's like, you know, you get so upset and like whatever over these people that, I mean, yeah, you care about them. I mean, because this has been going on between me and this person for almost 3 years now. And like, I mean, we just this past fall just officially became like boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, aside from that, like whatever we were before, we were just fucking around, I guess. And, you know, it was what it was. So then we get together and then, you know, whatever, and it doesn't last long. I think he just did it just because. Why? Like, you know what I mean? Why get a person's hopes up and then, okay, then you're together just to break up with them, like, soon after? Like, bitch, you planned that shit. You know what I mean? Like, everything's a test. That's what I'm hearing. Everything's a test. Well, fuck that test. You know what I mean? Screw that one. Give me some extra credit because that test sucked. Queen of Cups. It's like, I would not be a good person to like write a book or something on like, you know, what to do in a relationship. It's like what not to do. You know what I mean? Like, don't do this and don't do that and don't do this and don't do that. It's okay. Seems like I do. I don't know. It's like every relationship I'm in, it doesn't matter. It's always all my fault. Like, never them. And then they sit there and preach to me about taking responsibility and accountability. And it's like, well, obviously I am, you know, and I'm having to take the heat for fucking everything, you know, as usual. And I mean, everything is not my fault. Everything. I know I have faults. I know I am at fault for, you know, things out there, but the blame is not 100% on me. Bitch, you are a narcissist out and out. You know what I mean? Like, grow the fuck up. Self-absorbed. No, that person is self-absorbed. It's okay. Yeah, I'm just venting. I'm sorry. I'm venting. See, I can't even think right now. But I had to come on here. I didn't want to sit and just, like, keep crying. You know what I mean? Like, wallow. I mean, I don't have a car right now. I can't fucking go anywhere. It's like, what the hell do you want me to do? You know, I don't want to be stuck here, but I have to be right now. It's fucking bullshit. So, yeah, I need to get a car. I need out of here. I mean, because the negative energy is still here. I mean, that person blew up on me yesterday while my company was here. Are you kidding me right now? Are you seriously doing this right now? Bringing up shit, yeah, from my past. Like, you do this on purpose. Like, are you trying to embarrass me right now? And I believe that she was. She does shit like that. It's like, why do you do that? And then want to sit there and basically call me a piece of shit and everything else, like in front of this person. Like, who does that shit? Yeah, my mother. That's who does it. Yep. And people are like, oh my gosh, you should love your mother and this and that. Man, and you know, I love my mother because she's my mother, but it's hard to like and act like everything's okay when it's not, because I'm not a fake person and I'm not going to sit there and ha ha he he, you know, with someone that can't stand me, basically. And it's very evident that she can't stand me. She's made it clear she can't stand me. Doesn't even like the sound of my voice. Those words came from her mouth. Yeah. So, I mean, it's kind of hard, yeah, to be all nicey and, oh, yeah, get along. And, oh, yeah, how was your day? And being all, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be fake. I do not go out of my way to talk to that person. Now, if I'm asked a question or something like that, okay, yeah, I'll answer it. I'll be cordial. You know, I can be fine and cool. You know, I'm not going to have no attitude. But if you come at me with shit like that and always bitching, always complaining, you know, who the frig complains because somebody cleans too much? Number one, I got OCD, okay? Number two, she don't clean. I mean, you know, and I'm staying here. I mean, yeah, I'm going to clean. You know, oh, yeah. Well, yeah, you don't buy cleaning products to have them for 2 years. That means that you're not cleaning at all, okay? I mean, I go through shit like every month having to get new cleaning shit. I mean, I would, you know what I mean? Like, what the frig? Like, that's why you buy it, to use it, not to keep and just stare at it. Like, clean. Fucking clean. Like, no, yeah, all my shit is clean. House is clean, you know, the areas I go in, whatever. Because God forbid I do anything, you know. I mean, you go to do something, you got someone behind you, like, telling you how to do it. Bitch, I'm not 12. Like, come on. Like, get out, you know. I mean, that's like just, yes, gosh, I got to get out of here. And I'm going to. 1 week. I'm going to try to make it till next weekend. And I'm just going to freak out. I'm going to look for place. I don't even know how the hell I'm gonna do all this, but something will happen. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get away from these negative people. I mean, it just like brings me down. And then for somebody to say they lowered their standards to be with me. That motherfucker talking about I'm gorgeous. Dude, what mirror are you looking in? I mean, yeah, he's a good-looking guy, but dude, you're not like Mr. Universe. Like, you're this big around. Like, it's weird and awkward that the dude I'm dating is like skinnier than me. Like, it makes me feel some type of way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. It's weird. Yeah. That did make me feel some type of way, because I've battled with like eating disorders, you know, throughout my life, both anorexia and bulimia, and that's no fun, you know. And then so self-image anyhow is already hard, you know. And yeah, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, but then when you see like somebody like super skinny and it's somebody you're dating and it's like, oh my God, they're skinnier than me. Like, oh my God, they must think I'm like a big fat cow. You know what I mean? Like, so then that goes through my head. And then, oh, and then you get the comments. Well, when do you even eat? Like, I do eat. Like, I mean, I still have issues, but I do eat, and I eat when I'm hungry. I eat a lot of fruit, you know, and vegetables, and applesauce, and I eat cereal, and like salad and stuff like that, you know. And but I mean, I eat when I'm hungry. I generally will like snack throughout the day with like the fruits and vegetables, and then I'll eat dinner, you know. I'm just not hungry. So a lot of that has to do with the eating disorder too, you know, because a lot of that's mental. It is, and I hate to say it, it is very easy for me just to not even think about food, or just, you know, I'm not hungry and I just don't think about it, and I'm not hungry, and I don't ever really feel hungry. So when I do eat, it's like I'm forcing myself to eat because I know I have to eat, you know, otherwise people are going to say something or something's going to happen, you know. I don't need all that bullshit, you know. Am I trying to lose weight? No, I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm not, you know, doing anything purposely. It's just, that's very hard to like get through. And I don't think you ever really get over it. Like eating disorders, I think that's kind of something that sticks with you. And it is, it's hard, you know. And for that person to call me insecure, well, fuck yeah, I'm insecure, you know, when I've had nothing but men bash me, you know, my whole life, and sit there and tell me I'm fat and nasty and ugly and like all this stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, any person going through that for 25 years would have a little bit of insecurities. I'm sorry, you know. Gee, perfect. I forgot. It's just funny, that person, you know, people that sit there and tear other people down like that are the ones that have the insecurities, are the ones that are insecure themselves, are the ones that have the issues themselves, you know, because I'm really not that insecure anymore, maybe about my tooth, but other than that, no, I think I look okay, you know, for my age. And am I like in shape? No. You know, but I mean, I don't have like rippling muscles and stuff like that, but I'm not overweight, you know. I think I look okay, and plenty of people have said I look fine, and sexy or whatever, you know, and it's like, what the hell is sexy, you know, but I don't know. So, oh well, if he was trying to make me feel bad on that one, he's not going to. I was just crying, I guess, more so because the fact that he felt he had to go to such great lengths to do whatever he was doing, you know. I feel that there was somebody there, like, with him by listening, so it's probably like a show-off thing or whatever, because I kept hearing somebody laugh. And then, of course, I'm crazy and stupid. Bitch, I can't see, but I can fucking hear, you know what I mean? And since my sight is not all the way there, then, you know, your other senses kind of get heightened. And I'm not stupid. It's like every time, you know, like he would ask me certain things and, you know, and about being upset or stuff like that, or like, you know, about, ensuring that I leave him alone, you know, that I'm not going to bother him. Like, and then the bitch called me a fucking predator. Are you fucking kidding me? Just because you're younger than me, now I'm a predator. All of a sudden, I'm a predator. Bitch, you got me fucked up. Like that, you just said the wrong things to me, like today, like for real. Like the things that he said were just like mean and cruel and just kind of like out there. Like it was like overly done. Like you don't have to, like, you already broke up with me. You know what I mean? Like, what is this 2.5 hour conversation about? And yet you're sitting there complaining to me, but you're the one talking the whole time. Like, I don't know. Go. Man, I'll show you fucking standards. You know? Fucking bitch, you need to knock down a couple notches. Like, for real, man, you better get off that high horse. That's all I gotta say, because, you know, karma's a bitch. And I'll say that. Karma is a bitch. And I'm not karma, and I don't want to be karma. And no, I don't do no spells or put no hexes or shit like that on people, because he made a comment about that too. And I'm like, okay, now you're going to jump on the bandwagon, okay? Because since we're broke up, all of a sudden, yeah, I'm a witch and like all my stuff is like evil and I'm putting hexes and spells on you. Bitch, if I was going to do like a love spell, it sure as hell wouldn't be with you. You know what I mean? Like, come on. God. This has to do, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm done. And I always say I'm done, and then I'll start up again. I apologize for that, but I just got to get it off my chest. And then, yeah, I want to make fun, talking about I ain't got no friends. Yeah, motherfucker, it's called I'm an empath, I'm a medium. I don't want to be around a whole lot of people at once or whatever. You know, everybody's energies all the time. Like, you know, going to Kings Island is fucking terrible for me, or any place like that. Like, overcrowded, I get like overloaded, you know, with energy and feelings and emotions, and it's overwhelming. And he doesn't understand that because he's ignorant and he's a child. And he doesn't get that, you know, but it's okay. I'm fine. And talking about, oh yeah, you don't know how to be alone. Bitch, I've been alone basically for the past 3 years. You know, I've been single. Yeah, I've been fucking around with his dumb ass, but I mean, like, I've basically been single, you know, this whole time. And it's like, I have learned how to, and I was just talking about that the other day, and I was thinking that, it was either yesterday or the day before, I was thinking about that as he said that, like, I don't know how to be alone. I was thinking, man, you know what, motherfucker, like, that's all I am is alone. Like, I am never really around anybody unless I'm around him, you know? And, like, and it's pretty bad, and I wanted to say it so bad, but I didn't. I'm just like, no, man, just keep it, because it ain't even worth it, you know? And it's like, yeah, I'm alone all the time, but even when you're around, I still feel alone. I mean, that's pretty fucking bad, you know what I mean? Like, it is. It's pretty bad. But, man, I just saw something. That was weird. I gotta quit talking about it. I think I'm manifesting, like, I don't know. It was like something crawling on, like, all fours. Not an animal, like a person. Like they were, like, trying to sneak, like, around my bed, like, to the front. It was, I mean, and I saw the top of it. Like, what? I haven't seen a lot of stuff here lately, but somebody was crawling. I better crawl the fuck up out of here, like, for real. All you gotta say is, I rebuke you, Satan. Yeah. Not today, Satan, not today. Huh? This is not the day, guy. Like, for real. Fucking with me. They do. Like, my spirit guides will. And, like, yeah, my kid's dad, my two oldest kids' dad, he's passed away. He passed away a couple years ago. And, you know, that was sad and unfortunate for my kids, because they were just starting, you know, to get to know him, really. He really wasn't very present in their life at all. Hardly at all. And, you know, so they were just starting to know him. And, but after he passed away, I started seeing him, having dreams, seeing his face, like, on the curtain, on the wall, like, everywhere. And then all of a sudden, I mean, me and my two daughters were in my room, and it was about a year ago, in between one of my stints in jail, and I told him before they come in, I said, well, I told my middle daughter, I said, well, Deli, I said, I think your dad's been haunting me, like, visiting me, and I said, I don't care if you guys come in here, I said, but don't get freaked out. I said, I think he's been messing with the damn drapes or blinds, you know, because he was like a jokester, like a prankster, and he had the weirdest sense of humor, though, but he would do things that would, like, even if it freaked me out, he would do it anyhow, and he would think it was funny. Like, it's not funny, you know, because I'm going to piss my pants because I'm scared because of something, like somebody running after me with a chainsaw or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's not funny, like, not to me. Like, no, I'm wet now and cold, and no. So, but I kept seeing, and man, they were in here, my middle daughter, my youngest daughter, and we're sitting there, and they wanted to listen to the white noise, so we put it on because they can understand it too, like I can. They can decipher it like I can. And I mean, if it's not like clear words coming through, because I don't know, we figured out this certain way where, like, my spirit guides were coming through, and or, you know, now if it's somebody specific, then their specific voice will come through. But my spirit guides, they have 3 distinct voices for them, okay? And anyone else, but anyhow, yeah, so we were doing that, and all of a sudden, because I saw it doing it a little bit, but then all of a sudden, I mean, the blinds, it was like, I can't even do it, but it was like, okay, it started kind of like that, like it was doing that, and then it would, like, do it over here, you know, it like someone was pushing on it, like, from behind it, and I'm like, you know, no, they're not seeing. I'm just like looking at them, looking down, and then it kept doing it, and you actually heard it doing it, like you did on this, and it, like, too scared the shit out of them, and I was like, oh my gosh. So I just told him, I said, all you have to do is tell him to stop, you know, and they were too afraid, and I said, Rob, because I called him Rob, and because growing up people called him Bobby or whatever, but his name was Robert, but I always called him Rob. And sorry about that. So anyway, I just told him, I said, Rob, fucking quit now, like, for real, like, it ain't funny, you're scaring the kids, ha 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 ha, you had your little fun, like, enough is enough, cut it out. And it quit. So that's how I know that was him. But I don't think he'd be on all fours, like, crawling around my bed. You know, that was weird. Like, someone, like a little kid, you know what I mean? Like, trying to be sneaky and, like, you know, crawling around or something. That's what it reminded me of. Nothing bad or, like, negative, but that's just what it reminded me of. Like a little kid crawling on all fours, like, trying to hide, you know what I mean? So, I am totally off, aren't I? It's because I've just been venting about everything. You guys are probably like, what the hell? This crazy woman. And that's okay. You know, it's okay. I'm having a really bad day. You know? Shit happens. So if I get lost in the sauce or off topic, you know, that's why I'm stressed out. I'm emotional. I've been venting, yeah, you know, little peckerhead made me cry. Oh, excuse my language, I'm sorry. A little prick, or I can't, that's bad too, isn't it? Well, you don't want to say dick, but, oh well, the prick. Little butthole, you know. God. Ugh. It's not that way, whatever. See, look, tower moment. That's exactly what's going on. Upheaval, disaster, chaos. That's what's going on right now. This is my tower moment. Yay! At least it'll be done and over with. You know, the beginning of the year, the first third of the year. You know. See? After Valentine's Day. Well, it started yesterday, in my opinion. Well, it started a couple weeks ago, I think. All of it. But yes. Tower moments, people. Stay strong is what I heard. Stay strong. See, look. Yep, here we go again. Broken heart. Broken heart. It's nothing I can't get over. Nothing we can't get over, right, people? And then we have the Six of Cups, but it was reversed. So, gosh, I'm just getting used to the regular. Now I have a reversed one. My God, what is the world coming to? Okay, Six of Cups reversed means the future renewal, that which will come to pass presently. Okay, so yes, my tower moment, our tower moments, our disruption, our chaos, our broken hearts, it'll all pass quite quickly. It'll be over before we know it. You know what? Whew, hold on, wait. Okay, I'm better. I grieved. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm moving forward. That's what you have to do. Fuck it. Bitch, I got options. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Queen of Wands. Two's missing and all. I sure as hell do. God, I hope, they said it'd only take about a week for my tooth to come in. And then it doesn't take that long to put it in either. Okay, your Queen of Wands. See, I just can't think. That's why I'm looking in the book. I can't think at all. Okay, it says, okay, magnetic woman, friendly, loving, honorable. If the card beside her signifies a man, well, it was the Six of Cups. It had to do with getting over things, so it could be. She is well disposed towards him. If a woman, she is interested in the court. It also has to do with love of money or a certain success in business. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to get a new bestie or something, you know? Maybe I'm going to gain a best friend. I don't know. So I'm not sure why. I mean, because the Queen of Cups came up and the Queen of Wands. What is up with this Queen of Wands? I mean, who is this Queen of Wands? What do you want us to know about her? That's what I want to know. I want to know about her. Time to work on thyself. Shadow work. You know, what's in the dark always comes to the light. You know, even though it's not like the Empress or anything like that, even just, you know, having the Queen showing, and just as a person in general, you know, like the Queen of Wands sitting there, she's a loving, friendly, kind, caring person, you know, and then you have this person coming in, like disrupting everything, and like, you know, and at first everything's, you know, fine and normal, and then yes, everything gets disrupted, and then it's fucked up, and then it's like, okay, and what do I do? Okay, well, it's time to move on. You done broke my heart. It's time to move on. But you know what? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to reflect and actually, yeah, with the shadow work, digging deep and seeing and realizing, okay, yeah, this person is feeding me all these lines of bullshit, you know, making me think and feel that everything is my fault. And I know damn well everything can't be 100% my fault. I know I've done some wrong, but it's not all my fault. But yet they claim it, so you just agree. Okay, whatever, because you're just sick of hearing it, you know. So even with me knowing that everything is not 100% my fault, and it wasn't 100% my fault for the breakup, you know, even though I truly know that and believe that wholeheartedly, I don't know why there's always this little tiny doubt in my mind that doubts myself, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, no, I got to dig deep and reach down and look at everything and actually look at it, think about it, process it, to reassure myself that yes, not everything was my fault. Yes, I'm not this insecure, blubbering, ignorant, dumb bitch idiot, you know, and like whatever else he called me. I have no idea. No. Yeah, I am digging deep, shadow work, and do it too. And guys out there, if you're in the same position I am, these people are not worth our time and energy. They're really not. And I was crying. Crying is healing. Crying is releasing the negativity, releasing that negative energy. So I'm glad I was crying, you know, whether I was on the phone with him and after, letting it go, you know, because I feel like me, in my situation, in my opinions, when I have gone through things like before, or breakups or whatever, like in the past, and if I held it in, if I didn't cry, if I tried to be all, you know, little Miss Tough thing, and I'm going to be strong and I can handle this, and you know, you hold everything in, you tend to kind of hang on to things a little bit longer, in my experience, in my opinion, with me. So yes, with crying, getting it over, I got that out of the way, you know, and cried on the phone and cried right after, and was still crying when I got on here, and that's fine, and then I'm done. I released all that out. Go away. Negativity. Now what I need to do after this, and you guys remember this too because you need to do it. You can look it up on YouTube about any kind of binaural beat or whatever having to do with cutting cords. Cutting the cords, cutting soul ties, things like that. Ensuring, because we all have soul ties. Every person that we've been with or been around or had a connection with in one way or another, their energy ends up being connected to us in one way or another, okay? And sometimes can stay on you forever. So you have to rid of that, you know, just like taking out the trash. You got to rid of it. You got to weed your garden, take out the trash, whatever, okay? Let it go. Put it down the garbage disposal. Do something, you know? Just get rid of it. And then you'll feel better. I actually do feel a little bit better. Yeah, since I cried and then talking about things. So, oh, where's my glasses? And then I can't see, and then I keep taking off my glasses, then I can't see where my glasses go. I'm blind as a bat. I really am. Oh, my damn hand. That was stupid. Okay, 8 of Cups has to do with traveling, again, with some water. The Chariot sitting and waiting. Somebody in a higher position. Some people say that it has to do with religion. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Somebody said that the other day, that I was wrong about that card. I'm like, it doesn't have to do with religion at all. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I at least know that much. So anyhow, it says, I'll tell you. Oh, this is funny. An erect and princely figure, and erect. Sorry, it was just funny. Carrying a drawn sword and corresponding, broadly speaking, to the traditional description which I have given in the first part. On his shoulders are supposed to be the Urim and the Thummim. He has led captivity captive. He is conquest on all planes in the mind. He is conquest on all planes in the mind, in science, in progress, in certain trials of initiation. He has thus replied to the Sphinx, and it is on this account that I have accepted the variation of Eliphas, Levi, 2 sphinxes, thus drawn his chariot. He is above all things triumph in mind. So it's like somebody winning something, you know, being kind of like in first place, standing up there like, haha, I'm the best, I'm number one, I'm the winner, you know, yeah, they're carrying him around, he's, you know, great, wonderful, whatever. It is to be understood for this reason that the question of the Sphinx is concerned with a mystery of nature and not of the world of grace, to which the charioteer could offer no answer. That the planes of his conquest are manifest or external and not within himself. So his issues or problems or whatever he has an issue with or whatever he's trying to manifest is external. He's not trying to manifest anything on inside himself. It has to do with other people and other things, probably more material type things. That the liberation which he effects may leave himself in the bondage of the logical understanding, that the tests of initiation through which he has passed in triumph are to be understood physically or rationally. So like I said, it's like somebody winning something, you know, that's like the winner's circle with only one winner, you know, well, with one person, you know what I mean? So yeah, they're like, yeah. That if he came to the pillars of that temple between which the high priestess is seated, he could not open the scroll called Torah, nor if she questioned him, could he answer. He is not hereditary royalty, and he is not priesthood. See, it has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with like family lineage and shit like that. It's like he's in a position, but he's not in that high of a position, okay? Yeah, like one of those. But what does that have to do with anything? With what we were reading on. People that think that, you know, they're getting a little bit too big for their britches. They think they're sitting up here on some little pedestal, you know. A lot of people out there, men and women, not just men, you know. Women are the same, can be the same. We got the Wheel of Fortune. See, it doesn't matter. Even though all this is happening, it's going to come right back around and bam, new relationship, new loves, people, new things. So even though, you know, they're ending, the Wheel of Fortune just continues to go around and round and round. Nothing but blessings is what I'm hearing. Nothing but blessings and goodness. From weeding it out, weeding it out, weeding it out. Whoa. See, look, happiness. 10 of Cups. Happiness, family, togetherness. Yay, cheerful. That's what that, see? Everything's going to turn out okay. Everybody. You just have to have faith and believe. Yeah. If you're going through a tough time like me, cry it out, man. That is my advice. Cry it the frig out, because that is healing. That is releasing the negativity. Just let it go. Let it go. Do the ugly cry if you have to. I mean, that's okay. You know, the blubbering and like snot going everywhere. Like, that's okay. You know, like do it and get it over with, and then you'll feel better. Because I do feel better. Venting to you guys, and then I feel better. See? It's going to be happiness. 10 of Pentacles. Told you. See? We got the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Nothing but blessings. Nothing but blessings, because, you know, if you learn to move forward from toxic situations or toxic people, and then, you know, start not dealing with people like that again or whatever, you learn your lesson, you know, new blessings are going to come in, new things are going to come in, you know. doors are going to open, you know, red carpet's going to be thrown out. It's like something, you know, but you keep staying in that stagnation, like I've said before, you know, and staying with the toxic people. I mean, because I could have like, you know, begged and pleaded, whatever, you know, and just whatever. But, and I told this person, I said, okay, well, if you're done, like completely done, want nothing to do with me, I said, don't you dare say that. I said, because once I'm done, I'm done. If I say I'm done, like, there'll be no contacting me ever. Like, you will completely be cut out of my life. Like, if that's how it is, you know, if you've served your purpose, okay, move on. I don't need to talk to you anymore. Why? Just so I can keep getting bashed? I don't think so. So, yeah. All right. What else do you have to say to us in regards to relationships, new relationships coming about, new prosperity? The Five of Cups, leaving things behind. See, you've got to do it. To answer, you have to do it, people. You know, you have to get rid. You have to get rid of the toxicity. Your life will not improve if you keep staying in that, or staying with people like that, or staying in situations like that. It'll only improve if you allow it to improve. And you're not allowing it to improve if you're keeping people like that around. And yes, I'm taking my own advice. Yes, the Hermit. It's time to sit back and reflect, you know. Take some alone time. It's okay. Learn to like yourself, you know. Learn to love yourself unconditionally. Learn to be okay, like I said either yesterday or the night before. It's okay to sit in silence. It's okay to sit alone. You know, learn to like your own company. I mean, we're all beautiful people, you know, and don't ever let anyone make you feel like you're less than, like you're not worthy, like they lowered their standards to be with you. Okay. You know, no. You are enough and you are worthy, and I love you, all of you, whatever, you know, just as human beings, as people, you know, because we're supposed to love everybody unconditionally, and I do, you know, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that watch, you know, on a continuous, and I really appreciate it. I mean, it does. I mean, it helps my confidence. It helps my self-esteem. It makes me feel really good, you know, to whether or not you're into it or not. I mean, you're still getting on and listening and watching, probably seeing what shit I'm going to talk about, or, you know, what I'm going to say or do or whatever, you know, because I know I can be flighty and kind of out there, but that's okay, because that's me, you know. And yes, I am lacking some common sense. I do know that. And I can be quite airheaded sometimes, you know. Book smart, yeah, you know, I can memorize things like that, but sometimes common sense is just out the damn window. But that's me, you know. That's just who I am, you know. I'm bossy, you know, but I don't do it in a mean way. I'm just bossy, you know. And of course I like to be in charge, and, you know, and sometimes I think I know everything, which I don't know everything, but, you know, it just seems like I'm an encyclopedia sometimes, and like, for real, I don't know. But I am happy, and I try to be positive, you know, and I try to spread positivity and kindness and caringness and lovingness, and you guys know that, you know, and I don't know why I'm hearing that song by Stevie Wonder. I just called to say I love you. I don't know why, but and then that, what is that from, The Sound of Music? Or what is that from? These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Go to your happy place. is what I'm getting from that. You know what I mean? Find your happy place, find your peace, you know, peace within yourself, alone, you know, make peace with yourself, make peace with the other people, and forgive the other person for being nasty to you or doing whatever they did to you. You don't have to do it to their face. You don't have to do it over the phone. They don't have to hear your damn voice. They don't have to see your face. No. Just do it by yourself. You know, don't give them the satisfaction, you know, to go out of your way to, oh, I forgive you, because that's what they want. People that are toxic and are sitting there telling us how toxic we are and everything wrong with us, they're the ones with more so of the issues, because why are you going out of your way to sit there and just go at me about every little thing? You're dissecting me. Like, why? Like, okay, for 2.5 hours, like, you broke up with me a week ago. Like, why is this going on now? Like, you know, and then want to fucking play me yesterday and come over here and fuck with my emotions and shit on Valentine's Day and then just up and go. That's why I was so upset yesterday and hurt, because that hurt my feelings, you know, and then you want to dip out all of a sudden. Why? Because I call you on your bullshit, you know what I mean? And you're being weird and not even paying really that much attention to me. Like, are you serious right now? Then why did you even come over? You know what I mean? Why come over and get me kind of happy and excited just to let me down? You know? And then sometimes I feel like, okay, now, did they do that on purpose? You know? I mean, are they really that mean-spirited to where they would do something like that? Because I know people out there that do that. You know? Narcissist people. And you know, I've dealt with things like that before. But, I mean, it's been years. I mean, years since I've done anything, you know, for like my birthday or like Valentine's Day. I don't think really anyone has ever done anything for me for Valentine's Day. And no, I'm not looking for a pity party. I'm just saying. So like the moment, you know, that it arose that, okay, wow, you know, I'm going to spend time with somebody on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I got a little excited, and then it just got all let down. I guess that's why they say, oh, hiccup, you shouldn't get your hopes up or something. Or what is it? Don't ever expect anything, or don't have expectations or something. I forget what it is, and I can't see if you guys are saying anything. I'm so blind. So anyhow, yeah, just guys are just shit sometimes. Not just guys, but I mean, people are shit sometimes, you know. There's some shitty ass people out there, you know, that just don't know how to treat other people very well. That's okay. Someday my prince will come. Shit, where's your sword? Right. Ha! I am becoming a better person. That is right, you know. And whether or not that, because that person asked me, well, how have you grown? Well, number one, I haven't in height, you know, because I haven't grown in height since like the 7th grade or something. But aside from that, like, and that's what I told him. I said, you didn't know me before. Like, you saw me in passing a few times here and there, you know, when I was with one of my exes, you know, I guess they were friends or something. And well, kind of, you know, whatever. And it's like, you don't know anything about me. You don't know, like, the evil she-devil that I used to be. You know what I mean? Like, I was a total bitch, like, nonstop and just angry and miserable. And I, you know, and I've changed a lot in those aspects. But then I'm sitting there and then I just stopped myself. It's like, why do you care? Why does this even matter right now? Why are you asking me these questions? Like, I'm not answering it. Like, you know, it's not your concern anymore. It's really not your business anymore. And it's not. Like, you want to end things, then end it. Get off the phone, dude. Like, and that's like, hell, and then it would hang up and then it would call back. Like, if you really don't want to talk to me that bad, then why are you sitting on the phone and talking to me for 2.5 hours? Like, you know, trying to make me, yeah, whatever. You're trying to impress somebody else or something, thinking it's cute and funny. Well, bitch, you just lost out. I'm telling you now. See, I wish things could be different. Yeah, they could have. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. But, you know, oh well. Time marches on. Wasn't that a song? Yeah. Was that Alan Jackson? Time marches on. No, Tracy Lawrence. Tracy Lawrence, a country song. Shit. I forget it. I can hear it in my head, but it's like, you know what I mean? I don't. You came closer than anyone. Came closer to what? Cracking it. Something. All I heard was just breaking down some walls. You know what I mean? Like allowing them to like be able to feel. So some of you were like really close at making a hole so the light could come through, you know, so you could see. You know, they got all these walls up and all of that. Got their guard up, their walls up, and oh, can't love anybody. Nobody can love me. Like pushing people away. I push people away. I know I've done that. You know, I don't do it intentionally, but I do things subconsciously while I'm conscious, you know, that ends up pushing people away. I know that. I don't react when people mention you. I'm tired of seeing that one. We both know I'm not the one for you. That's right. I couldn't let you get close to me. See, that's what I just said. People with walls up, you know, they got their guard up. They're afraid to let anybody in. They're afraid to love anybody. They're afraid to let anybody love them. Why? Just fear of getting hurt. You know, some people out there, like I said yesterday, just cannot handle breakups. I know I about lost it, you know, when I was in love with the first person I was in love with, and he broke up with me, and I did. I about fucking lost it. And it's, I mean, because I lost my best friend, you know, and it's like, oh my gosh. And I mean, that man, I mean, he came into my life, best friend-wise, you know, at a time where I was feeling really, really, really down and depressed and bad. And just really conflicted and confused about a lot of things, because the man that I had been with for 6 years, because I'd been off fentanyl for a month and a half, and the man that I was with for the 6 years ended up shooting me up with fentanyl, and I OD'd and died, and he just left me there. He just left me, and yeah, long story, not getting into it, but yeah, left me. They ended up calling my time of death that night, and tried everything. And I know all this because a friend of mine that I went to school with was a firefighter and medic, and he happened to be working medic that night. So that's how I found out all this stuff. But I'm not getting into it right now. So anyhow, I was very, very, very much beside myself, I guess, and just in shock more than anything that this person that claimed that they loved me, had been with for 6 years, just left me like that, purposely. You know, and that did a number on my heart. That did a number on my self-worth, you know, the self-esteem and all of that, thinking, oh my God, this person just like viewed me as nothing. like worthless. Like I meant, you know, to where they felt I didn't need to no longer walk on this earth. You know, and it's like, who are you to play God and decide, like, and do things like that? And I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. So I was having a hard time dealing with that and wrapping my mind around that whole situation. So in comes a knight in shining armor, you know, and befriends me. And I mean, we were kind of friends before, you know, but yeah, becomes my best friend. And then we end up dating, and he was just there, you know, he was there for me, like, through that, you know what I mean? I believe that if he wouldn't have been there, I probably would have had a some type of mental break again, I should say, because I just saw something stick out from behind there, because it was through him, like, talking with me and listening to me and telling me it was okay to cry and be upset, and I should be upset over that, because then I would apologize for talking about him or bringing him up, you know, and because he was now my ex. And but when all of this is going on and I'm talking, you know, to this new person about it, I mean, it had just happened like a couple days prior, and, like, you know, I was just so beside myself about it, like, just could not understand how a person that claims that they love somebody could do that to somebody that they supposedly love. And so then I was conflicted about love, period. Like, well, what is it? You know, it wasn't that, apparently, because you don't try to kill the person that you love, you know, and just leave them there and ensure that they don't get help. Like, this is crazy. And that was a hard pill to swallow. Like, so then, yeah, what then I thought love was, you know, because he wasn't the best of boyfriends either, you know, he wasn't physically abusive to me, but that's when I started to develop a little bit more. My eating disorder was with him a lot more. I mean, yeah, he was one of those that, you know, called me fat and, you know, said I could always stand to lose a few pounds. And it's like, dude, I weigh 113. Like, yeah. And, you know, and like when he'd say things like that, I'd just get out of jail, you know, I'd been locked up for like 5 months or something, you know, and it's like, of course I'm going to put on weight. I'm not like wasting away, you know, like, but so yeah, that like kind of whatever. But anyhow, yeah, this guy was there, and he really, I mean, he helped me through it, and he was younger than me, you know, and honestly, yeah, I don't think that if he would have been there, I'm not sure what would have happened, you know. I just know that I would have been probably in a much darker place. And probably not have handled it or handled that whole situation as well as I did with having him there to help me, you know. So yeah, he was a good friend, and that was the person, you know, I'm not naming names, and was like, who is it? It doesn't matter. It's weird, I can like hear. It's weird. It's like telepathy. It's weird, but it's fucking cool. So whatever. Yeah, he was the first person that like showed me like what it meant to like be in love, and like what in love was, and like all of that. And yeah, I mean that, yeah, that was love, you know. So is what it is. I want to do, and I haven't used these before on here, I don't think. Daily crystal inspiration. Like, all of them have different crystals on them. They're for finding health, wealth, and balance in your life, which I need, and there's some of you out there in the collective that are going through the same thing I am and you need. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick like this. Okay, first we have Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in, meaning take time for yourself. That's a weird looking, it almost looks like a bunch of little like cells or like amoebas or something like on it. Look. Yep. Ocean Jasper. I love crystals and gemstones, I swear. LMNOP, right? Yeah. Okay, so it says, schedule yourself in. There's always time for me time. It's okay to make yourself a priority. If you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to be available to take care for others in an effective and healthy way. Schedule a little time every day to ensure that you are nurturing and nourishing yourself properly. Take a break and treat yourself in some small way. You've earned it. It's your day. Oh, if your day is so full that you can't schedule 5 minutes for yourself, then schedule 10. Self-care is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary in order to be the best version of you. Okay? And then it has core questions. What do you do for yourself? Do you put yourself last on the to-do list? How can you make yourself more of a priority? I don't know who the hell that is. Okay. And the crystal action affirmation is, I care for myself because I am important. Today, make a commitment to schedule time for yourself. And I will. Like I said, after this, well, I took time to myself to cry. When I'm done with this, I'm going to take time to do some cord cutting. Nix them out. Cord cutting. All the ties that bind, you know what I mean? Like, let it go. I'm going to put that on right now. Like, yeah, for real. Like, cord cutting binaural beats. I hear a man's voice. Karmic cord cutting. That's a meditation. Cut karmic ties, cord cutting. Archangel Michael, cutting the cord to negative contracts. Karmic cord cutting frequency, please. What? Oh, it's my brother. That's the man's voice I was hearing. I'm like, I keep hearing a man's voice. Something. I don't know if I like that one. I mean, I accidentally hit that. I don't want that. Like, go back. Okay. Energy pulling and cord cutting. Release unhealthy things. Remove negative energy. Cord cutting frequency for karma. Cord cutting with a specific person, subliminal. They will what? I don't know if I like all that. That's some weird shit. Never mind that. I like the Archangel Michael. I think we're going to go with the angel. What are they talking? They're arguing. The Fuck you buying 15 gallons of paint for? The fuck you painting? What the hell? People are weird. Anyhow. See, it ain't just me. She's always arguing with somebody. The fuck? Okay, we're going to ignore that. Fluorite. Fluorite is very good. It says, find peace within. Okay? Yes. You have to learn to like yourself, to love yourself unconditionally. You know, like I said, find that happy place inside your heart too. You know, not just for your mind, but for your heart. This is cord cutting. You gotta have peace. You gotta have peace in here. If you're all jumbled up here and in here, nah, you're gonna be a hot mess, man. And we don't want to be a hot mess. I've been there for far too long. So fluorite. Peace is not something you find out there. It comes from within. What did I just say? There's no need to wait for the whirlwind of life to stand still, and you don't even need to reach internal stillness to tap into it. Peace means the acceptance of your circumstances and the conviction of your beliefs. You can act and find solace when you are at peace with your decisions. By choosing peace, you can tune out external disturbances and embrace a calmer state of being so you can go about your daily life and confront any challenge. Core questions. What allows you to tap into a state of inner peace? What does peace look like for you? How can you show up to life from a state of peace? And your crystal action affirmation is, I live in a state of peace. Whenever you see a mirror today, take a deep breath and repeat your affirmation. I live in a state of peace. Bring this peaceful state of being to all of your activities. Always be content, no matter what situation. Are they whispering? Like, they are. Like, that's supposed to be Archangel Michael. Like, it almost looks like the Mona Lisa, like, in the face. It's weird. Like, not a very good drawer. If these people don't leave me the hell alone, like, if you can't see that I'm on Facebook, you know what I mean? Need to go on. Okay. Next, we have black tourmaline. Protect your energy. See? All about what we're doing right now. All about what we're doing. Weeding our garden, okay? Releasing that negativity. Cutting the cords. All of it. You know what? It's MFer. If you don't quit, I'm do not disturb. That's what we're doing. Leave me the hell alone. Okay. People are so rude. Okay. Protect your energy. Only good vibes may enter. Learning how to fully realize and protect your personal energy is a powerful tool to stay strong, remain true to yourself, and resist being swayed or brought down by negativity, whether it's directed at you or simply present around you. Before going out in public, make a conscious effort to harness this inner strength and commit to staying positive, regardless of who or what may seek to dampen or drain your spirit. Utilize this shield of protection and you will recognize the difference. Dear Lord God, please protect me with your white light of protection always. Okay? And then you can say, you know, please protect me from da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, whatever you want to say. Or you can say whatever you want to say. And I have to learn to put this into practice more myself too, because it's not about other people all the time. Yes, other people may be negative and, you know, and saying all these negative things, and they might be saying them to you, and maybe it's directed at you or someone you know, and if it's directed at you, you don't always have to say something back, you know, you don't have to say anything back. If they're that negative, then they don't deserve your energy, your time and energy to, you know, banter back and forth about it, you know, argue back and forth about it, and or whatever it may be. You don't need to feed into it, is what I'm trying to say. You know, sometimes people just don't deserve your energy, you know, And some people that are negative try to take people that are positive and bring them down with them. You know, that's why they say misery loves company, you know, but you don't have to feed into it, okay? You don't have to respond. You don't have to respond at all. You don't have to say anything. Even if they're sitting there going at you, you know, walk away. You know, you don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to say anything. Just don't even listen to it. Like I said, just walk away. Put in earplugs, something. They might think it's rude and disrespectful. I don't have to listen to that. I don't have to listen to it. If you're going to sit there and bash me, I don't have to hear that if I don't want to. No, I can remove myself. I don't have to sit and listen to somebody bash me. No, neither does anybody else. There's no rule or law that states that, no, we have to sit and listen to somebody just because. Oh, out of respect. Out of respect of what? They're disrespecting me or whoever by saying what they're saying. You know, no, that's negativity. Don't feed into it. Just get away from it. Core question. Have you been letting others' negativity affect you? Yes, I have. Are there people in your life who leave you feeling drained when you spend time with them? Yes. How can you protect your vitality? Steer clear of them. The affirmation: I am strong, powerful, and protected. Today, before you leave the house, envision a strong energetic shield surrounding you. Reconnect with this energy barrier throughout the day to reinforce your protection. See, I love how all these are kind of going hand in hand. I like these. Yeah, I think I've only used these like twice in my entire life. Like, clear quartz. Get crystal clear. That's clearing all the negativity out also. You know, and also if you put a clear quartz with any other crystal, it helps to amplify that, the energy, the healing energy from the crystal. So it, you know, gives it an extra boost. Clear quartz. Make space in your head for clear thoughts that might lead to greater insight into your life. Everyday worries and stress can blind you to the big picture. Take the blinders off. When you're feeling confused, make sure you don't lose sight of the forest through the trees. The clarity that comes from mindfulness allows you to view your life from a higher perspective. Keep focused on your goals and intentions as you continue to work towards becoming your best self. Like spiritual 2020 vision, you can see clearly where you are going and how to get there. Now, core questions. Have you been feeling lost or confused? Every day. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes. Do you know what you want? Yes, I have goals. What does being clear look or feel like to you? I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. What is clear? Quiet. Contentment, peace. That would be clear, what clear would look like to me. Okay. Crystal action affirmation. I am crystal clear. Today, sit and meditate for 3 minutes to clear your headspace. Maybe we should do that. I don't know what they're whispering, but it's kind of weird. Some of them are weird. If they're whispering, I mean, it's Archangel Michael cutting the cords, so they have to be saying something in regards to that, but it's, you know what I mean? It's like when the spirits talk in my ear, this one reminds me of, like, yeah. Okay, hold on. Angel binaural beats. Yeah, I'll put this on. We'll meditate for like 2 minutes. It's okay, because it's releasing. See, they got divine protection, healing angel frequency, spiritual hug of an angel. That's always nice. Angel spiritual protection shield, light body activation, remove negative something, healing angel music. That's what I would. Receive spiritual protection, spiritual hug. Okay, here we go. It's like 3 minutes.
You and I were
And then I'll say what I say when I usually like am doing distance healing or like getting ready to heal someone or like myself. Okay. Turn up. But I pray. Of course, we say, Dear Lord God, please protect me with your white light of protection always. Dear Lord God, please send me all the healing energy in the entire universe, filled with all the love and faith in the entire universe. Please allow me to use my hands, mind, body, and soul for what they're made to be used for, and that is to heal and help people. My intention is to do a little bit of distance healing and heal those out there that need it, and send the energy to whatever parts of them that may need it, whether it be mind, body, or soul, and to heal myself. So, and then I always say, you know, start at the top of my head, let it move its way down the back of my head and my neck, down my face and throat, down my entire back, down my chest, abdomen, pelvis, and groin, down my butt, down my legs, feet, and toes, go back up to my shoulders, go down my arms, into my hands and fingers. And then, like, usually if I'm laying and like doing myself, and then I will start at the top and I work my way down. But my hands will be out, but I can put them up here too, like to do it. So if you want to start like at your crown chakra, unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockages, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Please heal and release it from us now. Oh, I feel it coming out of my hands. Maybe that could go like this. And then next is our third eye. Unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockages, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Heal and release it from us now. I usually say all this in my head. Next is the throat chakra. Unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockage, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Heal and release it from us now. Next is our heart chakra. Unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockage, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Please heal and release it from us now. Usually what I'll do, like when I do my energy healing, because what I'm doing is I'm feeling around for like the vibrations in your body. So yeah, I'll kind of be like this at times, and I'll like be moving around and feeling, you know, unless it's right up here, but then I'll put my hands up here and then here and on the side of the face and on your neck. And I mean, I spend more time than what I'm doing right now, you know. but yes, I feel for the vibrations in your body, and wherever I feel the vibration is the strongest, where I feel it at on you, is where I kind of stop and stay, and it starts, you can feel the energy flowing. It feels like when your hands and feet are asleep, that little prickly feeling, that's what it feels like. And you can feel it moving throughout your body. It's very relaxing, for both me and the person I'm doing, you know, but you can feel it moving towards my hand, and then it starts to heat up, like where the palm of my hand is. And yeah, it's kind of cool. So that's what, you know, I'm kind of giving you my good healing energy, and I'm taking away your negative, sickly, bad energy, I guess, you know. And then when I go like this, sometimes, or like that, and I'm releasing it, you know, negative energy, like back out to the universe, you know, getting it off of me. Next is our solar plexus. Unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockage, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Please heal and release it from us now. My vibrations are good. Now, and it also depends on like what exactly is wrong with the person, you know, the severity of what's wrong with them, as to how long it takes, you know, when I do the energy healing. It's like an onion, you know, you got to peel back the layers. Say if somebody does have a lot of toxins or drugs, whatever, in their system, you know, first it's going to, you know, you say unblock, but first it takes away the negative energy, you know, negative energy gone, okay? And then, you know, if you got anything in your system, then it's going to start taking that out, okay? I'm going to start taking that out, and we're releasing that from you, you know, everything in your system. And then after that, if say like there's something wrong with you, you know, like really bad pain, but say you're on pain pills or whatever, or, you know, because of it. And so anyhow, yeah, the pain. So you got to get the medicine stuff out of the system, the drugs out of the system, you know, and then the energy will start to work on the issue at hand, you know, whatever's wrong, whatever pain or ailment that you may have. And depending on the severity of the pain or ailment, you know, depends on how long it takes. Sometimes things may take a couple times, like a couple sessions, you know. When I'm actually doing like a whole like chakra clearing or cleansing, it would be at least an hour, you know, at least an hour to sit and not sit and lay and, you know, clear it out, everyone, you know, make sure everything's done fully. Now, if someone just like comes to me and has just something specific, you know, just, oh, I've got a pain, or, you know, like my shoulder hurts or something, can you do that? Then, you know, it usually just takes a few minutes, you know, no more than 10 or 15. But, yeah, it's pretty cool. And that's pretty amazing too. So, yeah. But this is what I listen to when I am healing someone, so to say, doing my energy work, energy healing, and yeah, angel healing music. Because obviously without them, without God, I wouldn't be able to do what I can do. So, okay, we have 2 more. Sorry, I'm just like talking you guys through it. Maybe one of these days, like, maybe tomorrow or something, I don't know, I'll do like a guided meditation, like a guided distance healing meditation, where I talk you through it, you know, because you guys can learn to do it yourselves also, okay? But next is our sacral chakra, which is right below there. That would be more of like your your lower abdomen. Your solar plexus is right below, like your breast, right here, because your heart chakra is right here. Solar plexus, and then sacral is your lower abdomen. And so unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockage, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Heal and release it from us now. And then real quickly, then you have your root chakra, which would be the whole like pelvic lower area, groin area. Unblock it. Please heal and release any negative energy, any blockage, any pain, which includes physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Please heal and release any pain, ailment, infection, disease, virus, bacteria, cancer, toxin, drug, alcohol, anything that serves no purpose with us. Please heal and release it from us now. No, but my hands are vibrating like a whole big bunch. I'll send some healing energy you guys' way right now. Oh my gosh. I see nothing but like bright purple and pink. It's crazy. That's my third eye. Like I feel like I'm really like in sync, like connected. If you know what I mean. Like I just saw like, and I've never seen like that. That was my aura. It's almost like praying, so it's like, dear Lord God, like please send all the healing energy from me, from the palms of my hands, yes, to anybody out there that needs it, anyone that's having a bad day, anyone going through like emotional issues, relationship issues, whether it be family, friend, significant other. Anyone just going through a tough time period. Just send it to everyone, because everyone needs some healing. Everyone needs some clearing and cleansing in one way or another. And what you guys could do, and I know my eyes are shut and that's okay. If you have ever tested this out, like you take your hands and like put them in a prayer position, and then you want to do it like kind of make a circle, like you're cupping something, like a cup, and then start like slowly like going back and forth, and you can usually feel the energy going back and forth with you. Like if you're in tune to all that, you know what I mean? And like, I mean, you can get as big or as big, you can feel it. Like, it's almost like static electricity. So, yeah, it's like static electricity. So you could try that yourself, Just go like that, and then like make a circle, and then just like go out little bits at a time, and then until you get further out, and you can feel it. You can like shape it, like whatever. And what I have found too with doing the energy healing and whatnot, aside from like, say like me just doing this or like the distance healing, you can kind of like X out, transmute out, like, I want to say clap it out. Any negative energy that you feel around you, you can feel like if you just feel around you, you know what I mean? And anywhere where it feels like thicker, or I would would say warmer or denser, like the nice clean areas will feel kind of breezy and light, be easier to go through. And you can tell when it gets kind of like thicker, you know what I mean? The air, like around, just the energy around it gets thicker. Well, what you can do, say like it's right here, you just clap, and it takes it out, like for real. That's what they say. Like if you feel like, say like your crown chakra, then you would clap up there. Or if you feel out here, like there's negative energy around out here, then clap out there. You know what I mean? And it X's it out. Yeah, I watch that. I don't watch TV a whole lot. No, I don't. But when I do watch things, there's a station, you got to pay for it. It's called Gaia, and it's got all things like metaphysical and paranormal and stuff like that on that station. And it's really cool. So that's where I learned that at, because they have a lot of meditation things on there and a lot of very informative things, about it's helped me a lot, about like, say like psychics, mediums, channeling, like learning to channel, like learning how to, turn it off and on, and, kind of X out certain things and say yes, no, and like, how to control it in a little bit better way. So, and then they have stuff on healing, distance healing, yoga, like paranormal stuff, like ghosts, aliens, everything metaphysical and paranormal that you can think of is on there. It's Gaia, Gaia, means Mother Earth. So, but yeah, we should do a meditation thing, like maybe tomorrow or something. Maybe later. I love meditating. See, this was taking time for myself and ourselves, meditating. Now, you don't always have to do things like how I do and meditate. Well, when I meditate, I'm usually lying down, and I will let you know if I ever do like any energy work on any of you guys out there, whatever. I will have you lie down, generally, and then I just work my way around you, So it's very relaxing. And yeah, this is what I listen to. Usually what I will do, what I call my meditation, my meditation every day is doing a distance healing for those out there that need it. And right after the distance healing, then I will put this on and then proceed to heal myself. So, because you gotta heal yourself, But it helps me when I've done energy work on other people. Even say like if I'm having a bad day, like when I'm, doing the energy work on somebody, it makes me feel better. It really does. Just like with giving the readings, it makes me feel better. Maybe because my heart is getting filled, because I'm doing something that I love and that I believe is my purpose, So yeah, my cup runneth over, because I'm helping other people in one way or another. Isn't it relaxing? Okay, anyhow, you guys are probably like, oh my God. So, yeah, some people think I'm all like, weird. Oh my God, so all she does is listen to this. I listen to regular music too, but if I'm by myself, and nobody else is around, I have on binaural beats all the time. Why? Because I don't take medicine, okay? So, number one, it helps to keep my energy levels and my frequency up higher, and I've got to be vibrating and working at a higher frequency in order to do what I do. So, and with me not taking medicine, sometimes I don't feel like, holding a crystal, because there's like 4 or 5 crystals I can put together and like hold or put in my pocket or wear that aid in helping my PTSD. I've got that really bad. And
But sometimes I just don't feel like that, you know, so I will put on like a binaural beat or something, say for like anxiety or stress or PTSD. And I mean, heck, if I got a headache, I will put on a binaural beat for a headache, you know, binaural beat for an earache, a sore throat, like a torn rotor cuff or something, you know what I mean? There's a binaural beat for everything. That's how I healed my back. I'm allergic to spiders big time, and that's how I healed my spider bite. I got bit by a spider a few summers ago. It was this big around, like the hardness. You know, there was the little bites or prongs wherever it went in, but it was that big around, I swear, because it went out, about, what's that, 2 inches? 2 inches from where the insertion was, so to say, you know, their little whatever. And it was rock solid hard all the way, and it was so red. And I mean, I know, looking, because they took pictures, and I couldn't reach it. It was in a spot, and I'm highly allergic to spiders, and I'm like, oh my God, and I'm freaking out, and I don't want to go to the hospital, and because I don't want them pumping me full of shit. So I looked up on YouTube a binaural beat for infected spider bite, and I looked up what crystals and gemstones you could use to help to get the infection out of a spider bite, you know. And so there were, of course, amethyst was one, clear quartz was one, rhodonite or rhodochrosite, it was one of them. It's the one that's pink and green. And so that one, and then I think a turquoise, honestly, and that might have been it. And so I had to lay on my, you know, stomach, and I had those on my back, and I put on the binaural beat for the spider bite. It was this ungodly, very high-pitched noise. It was loud, though. It was loud as shit. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, it was like piercing my ears. I thought I was kind of like, phew, brain was going to shatter or something, you know. That's how loud it was. So loud. But you have to listen, you know, to the frequency, to the vibrations at a little bit higher tone. Usually, generally, they will tell you to listen to them, like with earphones or headphones, earbuds or whatever, you know. So that always right there. But sitting around fucking earphones on all the damn time. So I just on my TV, but it was on my TV. And it was loud, but that, and I used peroxide and alcohol. And that was it. And it took about a week, about 5 days, but it went away. I have a scar. I have a big scar on my back. And, yep, I don't know if I'm allowed to show or not. People might get all up in arms or something. But I have a big scar on my back. So, but it's okay. All that crap came out. Yeah, I had to push on it. Oh, and it hurt so bad. Oh, my God. But that's all I did. For about a half an hour in the morning and a half an hour at night, I would do the crystals and the binaural beat, you know, and then of course we would change it out. I'm seeing so many orbs, and I've seen so many flying around like little sparks of light, crazy, like since I turned this on. And they're angels, so I don't know if maybe we caught some on camera or what, but I just haven't said anything. Yeah, they like this. But yeah, so I healed my infected spider bite with crystals, gemstones, and a binaural beat. Yep. I sure as heck did. Okay. This was turned over for some reason, and I know I didn't flip it over. The lepidolite, it says, recall your dreams. Recall your dreams. I like lepidolite. Lepidolite, that's also good for like psychic abilities and stuff. Discover a new dimension of yourself by tapping into the power of the invisible dream world. There's so much information accessible to you within the symbols and storylines of your dreams. They offer a deeper method of understanding and self-reflection, a way to expand beyond the physical realm and learn from your subconscious mind. Start by asking yourself a question before you go to bed and see if you can work out the answer in your dreams. When you awake, write down all the details you can recall. Making this a regular practice will allow you to access the subconscious information about yourself. Core questions. What was my last vivid dream? What happened after a dream that felt like it had a message? What message can I uncover from my dream state? And your crystal action affirmation: I am enlightened by messages from my dream self. The next time you wake up, recall your dreams in a journal as soon as you can. Now, half of us can't even remember like one, you know what I mean? Let alone all these details. But yeah. And another thing too, little fun fact of the day. Another one. Food for thought. Yeah. Like a dream, if you don't have a dream catcher, just get an actual glass, not a plastic, a glass of water, cold water, and put it on your nightstand beside you, beside your bed, whatever, and that will act as a dream catcher. You know, you have to set the intention. I'm going to use this, you know, to capture all negativity and to ensure that I have a peaceful night's rest and have good dreams, you know, no bad dreams are to go into my subconscious, you know, they're to go into this water. So you can set the intention however you want. So, oh yeah, but then, and usually at the end of the healing and stuff like that, even when I'm doing myself, you know, I always say, I manifest these thoughts and prayers because I believe them to be true, because they are true, so note it be. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. That's what I do. So, I mean, because you got to manifest what you're doing. You like, you know, you got to believe in what you're doing. I believe I can do what I do with the energy healing. But it's just like putting that extra little whatever out there into the universe, you know. You're actually saying it. That you believe in what you're doing. So let's just do just a couple of these and then we'll be done. I think I've been on here forever. That's okay. It helped me. I feel a lot better. Okay, don't fear change, embrace it and grow. See, that's a good message. 34, don't fear change, embrace it and grow. See, I think that's another reason why, at least for me and maybe others, may get upset over a relationship or something ending, you know, because, yeah, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? I'm going to be by myself. I'm going to be single. I'm going to be alone. And, you know, I'm so used to doing this or however with this person. And now it's, you know, what is it going to do? What am I going to do with myself? You know, yeah. Change is a large part of the human journey. And in order to grow, you have to know change at some point. The wise spirit sages and masters know that everything in the human world is impermanent and will therefore change, and because of this, they accept transformation. Watching life evolve over time has taught them that those who learn not to resist evolutionary changes will always survive, whereas those who struggle with them will not. It is because life is always changing that so many lessons can be learned here. Now is not the time to concern yourself with being right or wrong. It is time to change and adapt. Accept this and you will grow. You already know this in your heart. Listen to yourself. Listen to your inner voice, man. It knows what it's talking about. Okay? That's your angels speaking to you. You know, your spirit guides, your angels, God, letting you know something for a reason. See? Be calm and keep going. You're damn right. The show must go on, right? The show must go on. Nervous energy will grow and build in you if you let it. Remember, such energy comes from your inner fear, which is often connected to failure or the endings of things in your life or the lives of those you are connected to. Spirit healers and helpers are asking you to be still and relax now. They're also asking you to allow this moment to pass and simply wait until you are ready to continue. Amid the chaos, please tell yourself, I am calm. I can do this. When you say it, you will see it. and then it will be so. Say, I got this, right? We got this. It isn't about being right, it's about doing the right thing. So it doesn't matter in my situation whether or not he continuously just blames me for the breakup or blames me for everything. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm right, if he's right, if he's wrong, if not. Just do the right thing, like in a situation like that. If you're faced with a confrontation like that or an argument about something like that, about right or wrong, or you said this and I said this, it's not worth your time or energy, man. Like, just do the right thing. Like I said, sometimes it's best not to say anything at all, or just let them have it and just walk away, just whatever, it's just, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, it was my fault, just, and that's okay. Oh, no, because then you're giving in. No, you're not. What are you giving into? Your own peace, your own contentment, not arguing with somebody, you're not going to be fueling like more chaos and dysfunction and toxicity. Like, there's no negative side to just like being the bigger person, just walking away from things or not saying anything. You don't have to say anything to anybody. Tell me, well, that's rude. No, it's not. Like, it's your choice to give your energy to who you want, to let your energy radiate around who you want, to expel certain types of energy when you want, around who you want. It isn't about being right, it's about doing the right thing. Sometimes it's better to stay silent, what did I just say, than let others see that you have all the answers. There are times when you need to pause for consideration rather than act for the sake of it or because it is expected of you. The truly wise spirit masters know when to speak and when to listen, when to act and when not to act. They are our greatest examples of how to behave in moments of uncertainty. Remember that wisdom comes from experience, not brashness, and being spiritual sometimes just means being. When dealing with people who are awkward, simply remember to be kind, as kindness is above right or wrong. People that get nervous and anxious and awkward, like in situations, just let it go. Let it be, It'll be all right. You will be able to sleep at night. Probably better. All right, one more of these. Okay. You are on the right path. There's one on the bottom. Be like your spirit guide. First we have you are on the right path. I like it. There are times when you question your steps upon life's path and ask if you're moving in the right direction. This isn't because you have lost your way, but because you are beginning to anticipate great change coming towards you. The spirit masters are telling you to breathe and be patient, and change will come in its own good time. To force it, it could change your destiny. When things slow down, there is always a very good reason for it. It isn't because you're going in the wrong direction. It's because you are in a time of change. So stay on the path you choose and watch for a sign that will point to your future. Okay? Even if you feel like your road is getting a bit bumpy, oh my gosh, there's a bunch of potholes, bumps, whatever, Stay the course is what I'm hearing. Just stay the course. Stay on the road anyhow, Get over them. Get over your little bumps, Go around the potholes, Wait to see what signs they have in and around, People they're putting in your life, situations, places, all of it. And the last one of these, be like your spirit guide. I was told, yeah, this is the last one of these. I like that picture. It says, this world can be full of judgment and jealousy, and it is easy to get dragged into problems that are not your own. Remember that you have a true friend in the spirit world who only wants the best for you and who will guide you away from such negativities, if you allow them to do so. When you are between a rock and a hard place, do what your guide would do and lead by example. Your guide is showing you that you can rise above petty things and bring more spiritual action to the situation. You are bigger than this. Aren't we? Yes, we are. What was I just saying? Be the bigger person. And if you're faced, honestly, with what I'm hearing, like with a breakup or any type of situation, it's already hard enough, to go through a separation or breakup or divorce or whatever, friend, family, significant other, doesn't matter. Any type of separation like that, especially if you care and have feelings for the other person, it's going to be hard. So don't make it even harder by dragging it out or just rehashing things or being mean or, mean-spirited or cold-hearted about it. Like I said, it's already hard enough. You don't need to be mean to get the person to go away. They'll walk away. They'll go away. So, all right, let's just do a couple, raise our vibrations, if that's okay. I know this is long. I'm so sorry. That's all right. Now, when I do individual readings, they're at least an hour. So, most of the time, they will last for like hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours. So, just if anyone is getting an individual reading, just be prepared for that. I've got to talk to a couple people after this about individual readings. Okay, if anyone ever wants an individual reading, just message me, okay, through Facebook here, and I can do them by text, which I feel is kind of impersonal, but that's okay. I can do by text, over the phone, like a video call, like FaceTime, whatever you want to call it. I can record it and send it, or I can do it in person. I don't need anything from you except your name. That's it. I don't need birth dates. I don't need nothing. Just you, if that's who I'm doing the reading for. So that's it. Okay, that one flew. Shift your perspective. We got that one yesterday. Yes. One of my favorite quotes of all times. If you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things change. If you change the way you look at things, then the way you look at things change. Wayne Dyer said that. See, look, I clear my energy field. We did that. We cleared our energy field. We cut cords. We cut our energy field. That's, going through. Truth is my teacher. That's right. Truth prevails. Honesty is the best policy. That's right. Always be honest. Stay true to yourself. Don't ever, feel that you got to fib or make up stuff because you're around other people and you're trying to show off, this, that, and the other. No, we don't need to do that. We're not in 5th grade. So just be honest and upfront, and I'm going to say this, because I feel like this was a part of it. Yes, there was an age gap between me and the person I was seeing. Which I feel was an issue for them. But then why even get with me to begin with, If you ever feel that you're embarrassed to be with me, or say that you're with me, or let other people know how you feel about me, which it's not their business, or express, your feelings about me, if you feel you can't do any of those, then I don't want to be with you. Period. Because if you can't be true enough to yourself to accept and acknowledge your feelings, you know, if you're voicing your feelings to me, you know, when you're around me and expressing and showing whatever and are being a certain way, you know, but then you get around other people and you want to act like you don't have those feelings for me, you know, when you straight show that you do and you said that you do, but now all of a sudden it's like, you know, what, we got to be like macho or something. No, I don't. No, I never liked you like that. Yeah, I'm making it up. Like, yeah, I know, I'm just crazy. I just got it out of nowhere. I know. So, you know, and then try to make me look stupid in that aspect also. Yeah, I don't want you in my life at all. I deserve, and so does everybody else out there, you know, to be recognized and be valued and appreciated and acknowledged. You know, as a person, you have feelings for, like, if you feel like you have to hide things like that, then I don't want to be with you anyway. Age doesn't matter to me. You know, it's always different when, like, the woman is younger and then the man is older. Like, there's never a problem, you know, but then when the woman is older, there's always an issue. Trust the wisdom within. I do say some wise things. That's probably from them wise spirit guides that I have. Honestly. Yes, and again, guys, from the moment I hit record, everything I say is channeled, even the introduction, everything, because every word that comes out of my mouth is channeled from either spirit or my spirit guides. It is them speaking, them getting messages out, whatever they may be, how little or small you may think they are. They may be bigger to somebody else, you know what I mean? Or something that you feel is not important may be extremely important to somebody else, you know? Not every reading is going to be for you. Not every reading is going to be about you, okay? You know, if they resonate, yeah, that's great. If they don't, then it's not for you or not for you at this time, okay? Or maybe some of the events just, you know, maybe it sounds like you, but it's like, well, you know, she's kind of, or even during an individual, okay, well, you're talking about me, but I don't know that person. I've never heard that name. Like, I don't have a friend like that. And I keep talking about, you know, your friend named so-and-so. Well, if it's something like that, then that it hasn't happened yet. And yeah, you're going to have a friend by that name because it's in the future, you know. Because everything I do, I mean, it's like past, present, future. You know, I could drudge up your past or, you know, past loved ones. It doesn't matter. Talk about the now, like stuff to come. Like, it's just whatever is being shown to me or told to me. I was called here on a mission. Of course, we all have a mission. We all have a life purpose. You know, my mission is to ensure that I help people, help heal people, help heal humanity one person at a time, one reading at a time, one energy healing at a time, like for real, you know, healing messages. So, quite fitting. And then relationships are assignments. Yes, they are. They are work, people. It's not something that you just give up on. You know, well, we had a falling out, so, I mean, that's it. I'm just done. You blew it. You know, you fucked it up. It's all your fault. Okay, well, if someone is willing to give up that easy, that quick, over an argument or a couple arguments or disagreement, whatever, keep on moving. Because they are work. And if you're not willing to work at the relationship, if you're not willing to accept that things like that are going to happen, you're going to have disagreements. You may have arguments. I'm not saying like throw down and like knock down, like drag out fights and shit. I'm talking about, you know, arguments and disagreements. And some people may holler, some people may not. Everyone has arguments differently. Some people do it quietly, you know, and some people actually can sit down and actually talk to each other, you know. But if you're not one of those, then, you're going to have arguments and disagreements, period. And you have to be willing to talk about the event that happened. Me sitting, listening to the other party about how they view the event that happened, how they perceive that it happened, how they feel about it, and you sit and you be receptive and you listen, okay? And then once they're done, then you can say something about it, okay? And then it's your turn. Then it's your turn to give your perception, your view of how you feel things were handled or how things happened or whatever, okay? And they sit and just listen and be receptive and don't interrupt. And then when you're done, then, that's that. And discuss it, learn to have an actual discussion. But a lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people don't. I mean, that's just the plain truth of it, There's a lot of toxicity in the world, So, shift your perspective. For some reason, all the same cards keep coming up. Again, relationships are assignments. Yeah, if you got somebody that's just willing to give up after an argument or two and not even really willing themselves to put in the work, and by putting in the work, physically putting in some work, not just sitting there you talking to me about all the wrong things wrong with me, all my flaws, everything I've done wrong that night or in the argument, why it was my fault. That's not working on something. That's not giving somebody a chance, or what let me find out. Yeah, just move on down the road, right? All right, here we'll do. I know I've been on here forever. I'm about off. All right, if you have not already, and I know some of you have not, please, it is not that hard. I'm begging you, go to my YouTube channel. It's at The Healing Hippie. And hit the subscribe button. It is free. You will not get anything from me. You will get no emails, no texts, no nothing. Ever. You will never be charged. It's just hit the button. That's all I need. I need that in order to be able to go live and get monetized. So please help me in that aspect. It's free. It takes 10 seconds out of your day. Please do that and tell your family and friends to do that, please. How hard is that? I mean, people, 10 seconds out of your day. Go now, as I'm on here, go to YouTube, type in at The Healing Hippie or The Healing Hippie, and you'll see my little picture. It'll come up or whatever. I've got almost 60 readings on there, and stuff. And so I'm going to be recording more and uploading more. All right. Oh, gosh. What is going on here? That was retarded. Shouldn't use that word, but that was not cool. Just threw everything out of my hand. All right. What do you want us to know, Gaia? Gosh. That came out kind of forceful. Ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. Yes, a lot of healing going on. Goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. A lot of creativity. It's creativity is mentioned in a lot of them. The temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. I mean, that's more of it's a feminine picture, but, and it's the temptress, so it's more of a feminine energy, but that could be, the deceit doesn't just have to be coming from the female, it could be male or female, it's just more of a feminine energy. All right. Okay. All right, we have eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. So just like the Wheel of Fortune earlier, the dream, something is revealed, insight, and breakthrough. I don't know if you're allowed to show that as a naked woman, so you can't on YouTube. I know that you have to cover them up. All right, how's our evening going to end? How's our reading going to end? Amethyst. Transformation, certainty, and confidence. Aw. Gain your confidence back. Even if you're not feeling so confident, exude confidence anyhow, you know. It's okay to be weak. It's okay to show your weaker side. You know, it's okay to cry. It's okay to show emotion. But don't let it get the best of you, and don't let them get the best of you. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, you know, kind of sickos in the head enjoy seeing people like hurting and crying and in pain. So look out for people like that. Purification, fire. Bare essentials, the naked truth, and wholeness. You know, revealing things. Things are coming to the forefront. See, that's like the moon. What was in the dark will come to the light. The flame tree, the start of something new. Of course. We had that earlier, you know. The Wheel of Fortune and all of that. New beginnings. Okay. All right. Well, I know this was so long, guys. I apologize. Yes and no. I mean, whatever. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or evening. I don't even know what time it is, but okay. Yeah, I'll be on here again tonight. So, yeah. I hope some of what I said resonates with one or some or all of you out there, you know. And thank you again for watching, you know. I really appreciate it. So even though we don't communicate so much, you know, it's okay. You guys help me more than what you know. So thank you very much. And I will see you guys later tonight. Peace, love, and light. Bye.